Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Europa Universalis 4 Big Blue Blob in version 1.25. So we are already at war with England. We were able to call in Castile, Burgundy, and the Papal State because of the nature of the war fired by an event. We're only about a year in, England has no friends, and yet, because we lost a really important early naval fight and didn't have the help from Castile that we needed, they have 3 heavies here after all, we're now in a pretty unfortunate spot, but they are going to continue landing some troops over here in Holland. If we want to try and conquer them, we could. Or rather, sorry, kill all their invading armies. That would get us some war score. Alternatively, while they're distracted, we could try to make a quick push into England. I don't really feel like that would go well. It might, if they've already split their troops. I mean, how many troops do they really have? So half their army's right here. But we only have 6 transports, so if we were to land any troops over here in Cornwall, it's pretty likely they would come and just beat the crud out of me. That was my one hope, to try and get some extra war score, and we do need the war score quite badly because, due to the nature of this war, it's not a reconquest war. I don't get my cores back for cheap, it looks like. So if I did something like this and take over Normandy and Pale, that would be 57 war score right there, and it would cost me some Diplo power. Which is quite unfortunate, in my personal view, but we'll see what we're actually able to get. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and siege down Le Bourg, and then maybe we want to go ahead and just jump on Navarra since Castile is otherwise occupied. I don't think landing in Cornwall is a smart choice, and we don't have to land in Pale, because they do not have a fort over here. I really want this province, though. I am willing to forego getting some of my cores for a while, if I can get Pale, because that's what I need to get a jump start in Ireland. So let's get our troops together and see if... Well, he decided not to land here. Interesting. Never mind. Let's see what the English do decide to do. They just obliterated Flanders' navy, which is unfortunate because it means the Dutch are just losing war score right and left of throwing away their ships. Not very happy with that. And Burgundy's about to do the same thing with some transports. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. And there they go. Boom. England got a gift from Aragon. Well, that's rude. All right, well, I guess we'll just sort of sit tight and wait for a little bit. They are indeed now trying to make a push toward Holland again, so let's see if we can catch them. I don't think we'll get there in time, but I would like to stop them from retreating, possibly. All right, 7% force down here, now 14%. Good. We're going to go and defend you, Holland, and if I can stack wipe a few troops here, I'll be quite happy with that. You will arrive on August 1st, so in a few days, we're not that far off, honestly. Oh, you're landing in Zealand. We're actually going to get here first. What do you know? And he's locked now. Perfect. Land here. You want to help me out, Burgundy? Because this is going to be a slaughter. We should be able to stack wipe 13,000 troops right now. Come here. Yeah, that's right. Hi. And you get -3 penalties. Haha. And we have overwhelming odds. And you're stack wiped. Well done. Okay, that went about as well as you could possibly hope for. Let's see what the English do next. We'll pay attention to this. And if they want to transport the rest of their forces... You know, this is great. I mean, how many troops you got now? See, you only got 19,000 left. That's not too bad. The question really is, if only I could transport some troops over successfully. But I am very, very confident that if we did do that, we would just lose a lot. You want military access? No, screw you, Provence. I do not care about Provence. Now, we do need to consider, if I'm not going to take all of my cores back, due to the mission system, which would we want to take? Normandy or Gascony? If we took Gascony, we would get claims on Provence and Loire, so we'd be able to fight Provence just in general. It'd be really nice if they got excommunicated by the Pope. That'd be great. But that does not appear to be happening at the moment. Alternatively, if we went for Normandy, we could have claims on all of Brittany. Brittany is allied to Scotland and Helra. Provence is allied to Liège. We'll play that one a little bit more by ear. But it does certainly seem like fighting Provence might be better for me. I guess it depends a little bit on the economic development, doesn't it? 10, 21, ouch, 15, and, come on, 15. Wow, these are some expensive provinces. As opposed to Brittany, 12, 12, 9, 10, 12. Brittany's more affordable. Might be better to go for that. Yeah, see, there's 18 troops in London. There's nothing I can do about that. God, why are you're just running in to die now? Those are 6 heavies. You know what that means, right? All right. Siege of Labourd is over. Good. I think we will go ahead and kill Navarra, sorry. We can lose some money and gain prestige. The nobility are happy. They lose influence. Money kind of hurts to lose at this stage. Though to remember, we just have to get this done by 1500. If our economy's in shambles and we have a lot of loans, not necessarily the worst thing in the world. If we wanted to go for the nobility, we could probably get some extra military support. They could become quite loyal. I don't want to lose the money, though. I mean, better to do this, right? Probably. Call a die. Demand the military support, and then I guess we'll just have to upset them for a while. Hurts my manpower, but oh well. Seek support. Demand power. Grant monopoly. Demand Diplo. We'll just go ahead and grab all the free power now. Oh, good. Some heavies are finishing up. Okay, slowly but surely we are indeed building up our navy. Good. You guys can all get together over here. Let's see. So Navarra actually has a surprisingly large navy. If we were to vassalize them, that's a few more ships that we could add to our arsenal. Try to use against England somehow. He's still not having the guts to land any more troops. And we're at 48% war score right now with an extra 18.6 on the way. Losing all this score from naval battles sucks, but they're really playing their cards so poorly when it comes to the ship battles. Still, Castile, where'd your heavies go? You had some. I know you had 3. They were over here. Where'd they go? With those 3 plus my 4, we actually could potentially defeat the English Navy. Potentially. We'll keep these 4 together for now. Keep an eye on the rest. Let's go ahead and conquer Navarra. I know that they are allied to Castile, but there's nothing they can do about it. So this is a prime opportunity. I know it's one province, but while we're waiting for the ticking war score against England, we kind of might as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Group up, kill. This should be super duper easy. You are dead. And maybe we can use them to get some claims and use against Aragon. Or, yeah, Aragon. 3 troops is all we need over here, so let's go ahead and take all the cavalry and most of the other stuff. The rest of you are going to go back home. Defend against the English. Let's see. Successor, they did go for a Jagiellon in Poland. Okay. So you still have the partnership, personal union over Lithuania. Makes sense. I mean, that's a smart thing to do. Anything else would be just absurd. All right. So basically, England's at a position where they're not going to have the guts to land anything anymore. Probably. I really doubt it. They are at medium war enthusiasm. I do have some war exhaustion, but otherwise it's not that substantial. Castile, man, where are your ships? That's a transport. I don't know. Where did their navy go? I know Castile had one. Could it be up here somewhere? I see Burgundy just sort of flitting around with death. What's up here? Looks like Holland's going to lose some ships to the freaking heavies. Oh, there they go. Bye, Holland. And they captured one of the ships, too. Just for good measure. Yeah, the AI is not being smart in how they tackle the English Navy. Not even a little bit. Not even a tiny wee little bit. What are we building right now? We have more ships on the way? No, we do not. Okay. We could fix that by getting some extra heavies, which I think is going to end up being important. Of course, I'm losing out on some money, but we'll make do. Got to get started on those. And there goes some more Castile ships, because they're just trickling in. What are you doing? And there's the big navy. 22 transports. Please transport your troops down here so that I might smite them. Is that too much to ask? Apparently, they got 25 up here. I think they're murking up pretty hard. We can go ahead and revoke the guarantee now of Scotland. I don't think we're ever going to have use of that. I can get an extra claim here against Aragon. 9 development is certainly reasonable. Truth be told, though, there's a very good chance that we are simply going to release Catalonia as a vassal. We can use some Diplo power to get them later. But we'll see. We should probably improve relations with Castile for a little bit. I think I'm okay with that. The thing is, if the Iberian wedding fires, that does kind of block off the southern path. Quite a bit. Cardinal Minister. Ooh. Let's see. So this would last until 1467. Stability, missionary strength, tolerance, yearly papal influence. I think the prestige is actually better. Short-term benefits are often going to be the best option for me here. And there goes 6 more of Castile's transports. What are you doing, you fool? You just lost everything. Morons, I swear. It's just, I don't get it. What do they think that they're doing? I don't know. I do not know. You've got heavies somewhere. Supposedly. It says you have 4. Where are they? They're not involved in any other wars, so I don't know. Maybe they sent them looking for the New World. It's like, you know what, let's just screw this. Just go run. Run away. Run away forever. We're secretive. Foreign spy detection. Okay. I can't really afford to get any advisors right now, much as I would love to have the extra power. I don't think we absolutely need it at this moment. Would love to also be building more ships, but since we can't do that, that's a problem. So, boy. I would love nothing better than to take a lot from you. Now, that's going to upset Burgundy because right now we're not in a position to give them much of anything. We only have 50% war score. That can go up by another 13. That'll bring us up to about 63. 63 war score is going to do a bit, but not a lot. We can go to speed 5 in the meantime. Are we maxed out with the Pope? Not yet. So we'll keep going for that just in case I can get some extra papal influence. We will invest a little bit just to give us a chance. Currently 100% chance of becoming the papal controller if the Pope dies. That would be quite excellent. I could use that. War of the Roses. So do you have a rebellion? Ooh, you do. Hello. If only you didn't have a navy. I'd use that against you. Absolutely. All right. Let's pull off of Castile for a minute. We can take these guys. I will indeed take the admin power. You shall be my vassal. And you shall give me what little money you have. Thank you. And the rest of that does not matter. And you are done. Okay? So Navarra is mine. Sorry, Castile. Hate to take that from you, but had to be done. All right. And with that tiny piddly amount of money, we could try building another heavy ship, but we'd have to take a loan pretty soon. Well, let's take that back. How much money I got? No, we're losing 2 ducats a month. So really all we can do is just sort of glare at each other. Is that what you're telling me? And then there goes the end of the War of the Roses. That was quick. They are down to low war enthusiasm, which does help. If I were to sue for peace, I can't give Burgundy anything without going way up. 68? I mean, maybe once we get out to maximum with the ticking war score, but I kind of doubt it. I mean, if I took a little less, we could end the war now, and that would at least get me the access that I'm looking for to get up into Ireland. It's something. I mean, that's certainly an option. It's a question of how greedy I want to be. I think we hold on to this until we get maxed out with the war score, at the very least. We'll go ahead and improve relations with my vassal. We could do a royal marriage with you. This is a new icon. Hello. Invest in new technology. They changed it. What do you know? Huh. I don't think it's important right now. It's really not. We can get our final claim here against Aragon. We could go for Barcelona, or we could go for this island over here, which has a development of 5, which I think makes it a prime candidate, so we will indeed get that claim here. We don't care about Barcelona, and I will stop building a spy network against you. We can start getting claims against Provence if I want to try taking over some stuff. Claims are good. We could get permanent ones if we went for Gascony instead. But with so much development, I'm not sure if taking Provence is a smart choice. If they were excommunicated, that might be one thing. But if they're not, that may not be smart. Brittany has Utrecht as an ally now as well. Nevers, of course, is a vassal under Burgundy. My options here are sort of limited if we don't want to go to war with Aragon. How many favors do I have with you, Castile? 3? Okay. In Burgundy, we have 3 as well. Makes sense. We should always be spying on something. Savoy does not make sense to me because they have too much development. So that's going to be a no. A claim against Provence is good for trade and so on. But that's a lot of development. We'll have permanent claims on these guys if I take Normandy, so there's no point in doing this. There's nothing to do up here. So I guess what we could do is start preemptively looking for an Irish minor that we can spy on. So you're allied to England, we don't want to fight you. You're allied to too many people. You're allied to England. You are allied to England. So really this leaves Leinster and Offaly as valid targets. We will spy on you. Spy on you. We'll see what happens, but as soon as I take Pale, I'd like to be able to get claims on them immediately, start transferring some troops up, and maybe we can kill them. That's going to be the idea. Alright, still losing money. We could reduce our army maintenance if we're not feeling especially worried, and truth be told, I'm kind of not. So I am going to do that. We're going to back off. And we're going to reduce. There you go. I'm not worried. Castile and Burgundy can handle the rest of any invading troops. Although I see his navy moving around, maybe he does decide he wants to come... Nope, he wants to go kill Castile ships because they're trickling him up here again. Why? Why are you so stupid? Oh, is that your... There you are. There's your heavies. Okay, recall with the Papal State. Don't need them anymore. Importing naval supplies. Brittany likes me. Mercantilism, though. Diplopower. I mean, mercantilism's better. And we don't care about Brittany's opinion. I guess I'll go for the mercantilism. Get me a little bit more money, I suppose. We haven't really looked at trade, but I know that we're already set up here in Genoa, where I have 4% control, which is only sort of acceptable. Don't have really any major trade. Low maintenance, yes, I'm aware. You can actually just reduce it all the way. Get 3 ducats a month. All right, England, come on, land some troops and give me free war score. I dare you. We can get 6 more if we wait. If we do not give Calais to Burgundy, I think there's a very good chance that they just break their alliance with me. And they are always going to be in a position where they want to kill me. Probably. So, upsetting them might be risky. That said, with Castile on my side, I think it's a risk we could take. I really was just using Burgundy for this early war. And I was expecting their navy to be more than a hindrance, but so far it's just been a hindrance. They've just handed off all that war score for no good reason. Tyrconnell became the lesser partner in a union under Scotland. This one right here. Hello. New guy. Unfortunately, the King of Castile did, in fact, have a son. And there is Estrella de Trastamara. So I think the Iberian wedding becomes a far more likely option all of a sudden. That scares me. Would certainly prefer that not to happen before I have a chance to kill Aragon. We have an extra diplomat. We should do something with it. Let's improve relations with Castile for a bit, since they are my long-term ally. Truce with Provence has ended, but the Pope has not excommunicated. We can indeed start building another heavy, and we will. How are we doing as far as our army force limits? 38. It's fine. I'm just going to kind of sit around for a little bit. Offaly was discovered. I can't get a claim on them right now, which is a problem. That means I have very little time to actually get a claim against them now. Which I suppose is fine. They're allied to Ormond and Clanricarde. Naive relative. Lose only 5 prestige. So we just lost some war score. What did we do? Lost more ships? Of course we did. Morons, through and through, all of you. And we've been discovered there too. So now we really are in a sucky position. So I kind of have to do this like now, don't I? Pull off a Castile for a minute. We now have to sue for peace and take Pale now. We can do that. They're at low war enthusiasm, which gives me some options. We could take Maine. We could even hand off Calais. And that would make Burgundy happy. I can't quite take that much, though. Much as I would love to take over Gascony, I think we're just going to have to wait on that. We will take Pale. I can give off Calais, and that means we get to hold on to Burgundy for a bit longer, which means I do have some favors. We could try using them against England again in the future, or something along those lines. In the meantime, though, I have Pale. That's the big one. We'll also take a bit of money. Another 165 ducats is acceptable. Is there anything else I would want you to do, though? I don't want you to release Man. The Isle of Man? Fun as it would be to release, like, well, I'm not going to get enough war score to make them break off any relations with some of these guys, which is unfortunate. So I think this is going to have to be good enough. It's hardly perfect, but it will do. And I should be able to core up Pale pretty easily and try to get a couple of claims and start transporting some troops. So thank you very much. We're done. Okay. That's the end of that. You fabricate a claim before that's gone. Thank you. You fabricate a claim before that's gone. Thank you. Okay. Now we have everything we needed there. We can indeed core Pale. We can finish our mission to reconquer Normandy. So that is done. We can now subjugate Brittany. That would give me claims against Burgundy. Expand France is done, which means for the next 25 years we can get some extra goodies, which I suppose there's no reason not to take the free development, so we'll do that. Conquer new states. 5 new states. I don't see that happening anytime soon, but there we go. Okay. So we're already coring that. Now, I would love to get the military tech. Admin tech, if we did get up to level 5, we'd get an idea group, and that would be helpful because some of the special national ideas for the French are pretty strong. Elan, 20% morale of armies is outrageously good. The question is, can I afford to get the admin tech now? Or do I want to save my points? I think we go ahead and grab the admin tech, honestly. It would increase our innovativeness by 2. Now, remind me, what is innovativeness? This is a thing right here. So it increases by having the first in tech. I think we're the first to get admin tech 4. First in idea gets you +1 ahead of time. If we're behind our neighbors, we lose some. The effect is less army tradition decay and all power costs by 10% if you get to 100. So this is reducing our power costs by like 0.2, which is not very much. But there you go. We can form a state, Normandy. I don't see any reason not to, since this should be free, right? So that's a thing. Of course, now the estates demand some land. That's okay, though. We will give something with reasonably good tax development, admin development. 9, 15, 12, 10. 9 might be the best we can do here. We're going to hand this off to the clergy and shut them up. Okay. So now we have that. Let's go ahead and get our troops. We need to start transferring you guys up this direction ASAP because we need to go conquer some of the Irish. I would like to vassalize one of them. Would make things a little easier in some ways. A little harder in others. That's pretty quick, though. We are indeed transferring. So you're still allied to England. You are fine. Can't do anything about these guys. Leinster's still got 1 ally. You have 2. Ormond here and this guy here. 4 troops is not going to be much of a problem. If we could take these 2, yeah, that'd be easy. Alternatively, you are allied to Silgo. This one right here. We can't even reach that guy easily. We may want to do both wars at once, to be honest. Maybe. I don't know. Be a little awkward. The question is it going to be better to diplo-vassalize and then annex them, or conquer outright? Conquering outright is fun and all, but since I don't have a lot of other uses for diplo power, Florence got excommunicated, but not Provence. I find that unfortunate, actually. We do need to get some more of our heavies, unfortunately, so we will indeed build a couple more of those. Navarra is doing A-okay. You have no heavies, but you do have a lot of light ships. That's fun. I'm going to try to use Castile against Aragon if I can. 5 favors currently with them. Because I do not want to have to fight Aragon alone with them having Naples, and they are allied to Austria. Ouch. And the Papal State. It's going to be a little difficult to justify a war against them, to be honest. Much as I would like to do that, it would be very difficult. Let's increase our army maintenance. Start building that up, because we're going to go to war again. No Burgundy. I'm not going to Royal Marry you. Anyone else that we want to start getting some claims against? We could get a claim here, but that would be against Scotland. That said, actually, it does make perfect sense to start spying on Scotland and try getting some claims. And there's no one else we can get that's not an ally of England. That said, claims anyway might still be fine. I will spy on Ulster, and I will spy on... Tyrone, or is there someone else? Don't need to get more against this. We will indeed spy on Tyrone, I think. I probably should go ahead and make sure Navarra understands that I find these interesting. So I want those. So go ahead and start getting whatever claims you can there. I do have permanent claims against all of Brittany, so that's a pocket war if I ever need one. Burgundy declared war on Provence instead. They're really only going to be able to take Barrois if they do anything, so that's not a huge deal to me. If I declare war on you now, forget Tyrone for a minute. That would be an easy enough war. 4 troops. It's not quite a stack wipe, but it'd be pretty darn close. Well, instant, I mean. Yes. We could co-belligerize Sligo. That's fine with me, too. If we fought you, you are allied to Munster. You are allied, so we could co-belligerize other people as well. It'd be a really good opportunity to take Leinster as a vassal and start feeding the crud out of them. I'd like to know who has the best general. That's what I'd like to know. All right. I think we go ahead and co-belligerize and take these. We wait a couple of days so I can get one more reinforcement tick and go. All right, time to kill you. Heyo! Skidoosh! Bye! Thank you! Come again. You have a navy. What do you know? Now you are probably on your way. We'll go ahead and take these. Leave behind these troops. The rest back up to Pale so we don't take unnecessary attrition. And if we get the military access we need... Hey, I'm the Papal Controller! Yes! That makes things a lot easier. I just realized we're at 28 minutes, and I said that I was going to do 20-minute videos. Okay, going forward, I swear we'll do it properly. But indeed, we are the Papal Controller. That is actually amazingly good. That gets me some extra prestige, stability costs, advisors, tech costs, and so on. And more importantly, aggressive expansion impact. And if we want to try to excommunicate, I don't know, let's say Provence, we cannot. Oh, we have to wait until 1453. A couple of years. And they have influence with the Holy Father, apparently. Your rivals. How? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure that out. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Give me your suggestions, and I will see you guys next time.